Hi y'all, this is Curt James and I'm here at the Lamb's Loom, and Ann, one of the volunteers here, is going to attempt to show me how to knit. She says that it's very easy, but I'm not sure. So Ann, first and foremost, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with the organization.
Oh my goodness, I don't think you have enough time for that, but actually my husband and I are the morning host for the local Christian radio station.
Okay.
And Jeannie and I have been friends for a long time, and we used to have a little group of knitters meet all over town, just wherever we could, at a coffee shop or whatever. And it just, God took it and went out of control with it, and we had to have a bigger place and a permanent place, and so we just decided we might as well make a ministry out of it. And we've been doing it for a bunch of years now.
That's
a bunch
awesome.
of years, yeah.
So Jeannie says that you're the person that can teach anybody how to knit.
Easy.
It's so easy. They keep saying that. They keep saying that. So
we're gonna get tags that say it's so
easy. So for me, I'm more the guy that likes to press the easy button.
Oh,
so
okay.
things get done.
Well, you couldn't get any easier than this.
Okay, so I'm excited to learn. So
okay.
Show me what you got.
Alrighty. Well, loom knitting is what we usually, people who want to learn this stuff, we start them out on a loom rather than like with the 2 needles or a crochet hook. Okay. This one is not near as technical. It's not technical at all, as a matter of fact. So you've got a pick.
Okay.
You got the loom, and you always need 2 skeins or 2 balls of yarn.
Okay. So a skein is how a bundle of yarn is put together. Okay.
This is when you see them in the stores and in the shop out here. It's a skein is like 1 bundle. Okay, 1 ball. This one's been rolled up because it came off of a larger ball. But you need to work with 2 of them at one time.
Okay, so you have the multiple colors.
You can do it however you want. You can do 2 of the same color, different colors, different textures actually. Maybe a fuzzy one and a slick one, or whatever.
But you have to have 2 end points to kind of get started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, excuse me. On the loom, you start off with what we call bob. Now, bob's been broken off of this loom, unfortunately. Okay. But bob is another one of these pegs that goes on the outside.
Beginning on...
And on the bottom.
On the bottom. Beginning on the bottom. Okay. Well, you're beginning on the bottom, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Okay. And, let's see. Okay. What we do then is you're always holding your 2 pieces of yarn as if it were one.
Okay.
Okay? And it's simply a matter of wrapping all the pegs and then flipping them over.
Okay.
And wrapping all the pegs and flipping them over.
Okay.
Okay?
It certainly sounds easy.
It is. Okay, so what we have done is threaded the 2 yarns through this piece of straw.
Okay.
You just hold on to this and you don't have to manage the 2 pieces. It goes through there and stays untangled and makes it easier for you. Okay, so I'm going to do 2 or 3 and then I'm going to let you do it. Okay. So what you do is you take and you go to the inside and around the peg. Inside and around the peg.
Okay.
Inside and around the peg. And you'll do this all the way around. Okay. And I'll just do a few and then I'll let you finish.
Okay.
Then you've got 2 on each peg.
Okay.
Okay. So all you do is you take your pick and there's a little groove inside the peg.
I see that.
You pick up the bottom one.
Okay.
And you move it over the top.
Okay.
You just pick up the bottom one and move it over the top. You wrap all the way around and then you flip all the way around.
Okay.
And then you wrap again and flip again.
So what happens? So you just showed me a few of those.
Mm-hmm.
What if we don't go all the way around and we flip? Are we in big trouble because we're missing a loop?
Yeah, because
you're a hole.
If you don't go all the way around, you won't have a hat, you'll have a scarf.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
It will be flat instead of a circle.
Okay.
Okay,
great.
which you can make scarves on these. You
Okay.
just leave 1 peg blank, and that way, when you get to that one, you just go back instead of around and around and around.
But then the scarf is only going to be about the size of my neck, right?
No, so this would be, if there was a scarf on here, when you took it off, it'd be about that wide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and the looms come in like 4 different sizes.
Okay.
All the way down to like preemie hats.
Okay.
All the way up to one that you can make a shawl on.
Oh.
Because it's big enough when you flatten it out.
All right.
Okay, you want to try?
I do want to try. I've been excited about this for weeks. You know, they joke that, oh, Curt wouldn't want to do this. But this to me is very exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna take, just hold the straw, not the yarn. There
Holding
you
the
go.
straw.
And you're gonna. This is gonna
Inside
be the one.
this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And around it.
So around.
And do
then
the next
inside
one.
and around.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm already out of control here, Ann,
Uh-oh.
but I think I got it. So.
There you go.
So is there a tightness here that we're
Well, you don't
concerned
want to go.
about?
That's why we have you use the straw.
Okay.
Because if you get too tight, you can't flip them.
Ah, okay.
And since the straw allows you not to grip it so tight.
Okay, because I do feel like there's a level of tightness here
Yeah.
that's going to bite me in the butt at some point.
If it gets too tight, it will.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel like I'm freelancing here because I let go of the straw, but I feel like we're getting pretty close to that spot. Okay. I think we're
There you go. Okay.
All right.
So it won't slip away from you then. What you do is you bring it to the outside,
Okay.
hold it with your thumb, and you always flip the last one you wrapped first.
Okay. So that kind of seals the deal.
It locks it in.
All
Yeah.
right.
So this one locks it in. So now you just go all the way around, flipping bottom over top.
Oh, well, that's great. So, Ann, how long have you been doing this?
The loom, I learned to crochet when I was a young girl.
Okay.
But the loom, Jeannie taught me how to do the loom about probably 15 or more years ago.
So you knew this existed, but you didn't necessarily know
Yeah,
how easy it was.
yeah, yeah. I was amazed at how fast you could go and how much you could make, because it just doesn't take it. Once you get used to it, you just whiz around it,
Yeah. So this is obviously something that just about anybody can learn if you have the dexterity, it looks like.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We've taught kids as young as 5
Yeah.
to do this, and then we've taught older people who, it really is so cool because it gives them a purpose. Because they maybe can't do a whole lot of stuff and they're stuck in their home or in their chair for a long time.
Okay.
You give them one of these and they can sit and make hats all day long. We have a donation box at the front of the store that people all year long make hats and scarves and mittens and blankets, and we just collect them throughout the year. We do send some periodically, like every 2 or 3 months, but our biggest distribution is the holiday season, of course.
Yeah.
And we've sent them to several organizations locally, to several places just across the border, and then we've sent to China, to deep Mexico, to India, Bangladesh, Afghanistan,
Oh my.
Africa, just all over.
That's great. You knew where we started, so are we getting close, you think?
No.
No? No?
Well, you're about 2/3 of the way.
Okay. So, in terms of my technique,
Mm-hmm.
how am I doing compared to
doing-
most masters?
You're doing great.
Okay. At the pace I'm going, how soon would I be able to finish a hat, say, with this pace that I'm going?
If you stayed with it, like you sit here till you finish the hat, brand new beginner, you can probably finish it in a couple of hours.
Couple of hours. Okay.
And once you get used to it, you can make a hat anywhere from 35 minutes to an hour.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
No,
great.
don't do that one.
Oh, don't do that one.
Put that one back.
Pull that one back. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
No, you're fine.
I've already messed it up.
Nope.
Thank goodness I get paid by the hour. All right. So, was that it? Or
Yeah, that's it.
did I screwed it up, Ann, I think.
No, you're fine.
It's easy.
It's
says
so
it's easy.
easy. So you would just do what you just did,
Okay.
and the way you know when to stop on a hat is you put the loom right here at the base of your hand,
Okay.
because your product is going to come out this way
Come out that
from
way.
the bottom of the loom. And so what you do is when you put the loom there, when you can't see your fingertips, you're done.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
It's fun.
Well, Ann, thank you so much for showing me a few things. I don't know that I'm now an expert knitter, but I feel like I have the basics down.
You could be
And
an advanced
I
beginner.
could be an advanced beginner.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how other people can learn. Is there something? Do you
Yeah.
all teach classes here?
We do. we teach classes on, like I said, the loom is the first thing we teach people if they don't know how to do anything, no knitting, no crocheting or whatever. Because this gets them used to the idea of making a fabric with yarn and a tool of some kind.
Okay.
And we teach beginning classes in the loom, in crochet, knitting, and we're trying to get another weaver to teach. We
Okay.
had a weaver and she's no longer with us, but we used to teach weaving classes also on the big loom, like you know,
Okay.
the shuttle loom.
Okay, that's the
So-
one that you kind of do and you pull it down?
Yeah.
or- Okay.
Yeah, so we teach all of that, and there's several different kind, like the crochet. There's regular crochet and there's Tunisian crochet, and it all depends on the kind of tool you use and what you want to make.
Okay.
We have a Facebook page, we have a website, we have Instagram. So you can get a hold of us in
That's
a
great.
plethora of ways.
No,
yeah.
that's great.
And as far as we know, we're the only Lamb's Loom.
You're right.
So
Okay, that's great.
Just look us
Well,
up
when
that
I
way.
looked it up online, you were the #1 place. So,
Good.
So that's great. Well, Ann, thanks for taking some time with me today. I think that you have proven to me that it is easy to do this.
it is.
And just about any old dog can learn a new trick. So thanks so much for spending some time with me
You
today
are more
and-
than
and
welcome.
teaching me a new skill.
There you go.
All right. Thank
You've
you so much.
expanded your knowledge.
Thank you.
So
It's
easy.
so easy. It's so
Exactly.
easy.